I'm knee deep right now in the Swiftie Easter egg hunting. I am
Are
all
you?
over. Yeah.
Nice.
Taylor Swift's real-life fairy tale with Travis Kelce keeps fans spellbound. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's whirlwind romance just keeps delivering, and the internet is eating it up. First, the rumor mill is in overdrive. Will Taylor actually become Mrs. Kelce, or keep her iconic billion-dollar brand intact? Next, all eyes are on her possible wedding look. Fashion insiders are already betting that her gown will spark global trends. Adding fuel to the fire, an old interview has resurfaced in which Taylor shares her dreamy vision of the perfect wedding. And in a sweet twist, the jeweler behind her rumored engagement ring is stealing hearts too. Fans are loving how the design pays tribute to her Speak Now era.
To those of you who've been with me since day one, thank you so much. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much.
Taylor Swift's real-life fairy tale with Travis Kelce keeps fans spellbound. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's whirlwind romance just keeps delivering, and the internet is eating it up. First, the rumor mill is in overdrive. Will Taylor actually become Mrs. Kelce, or hold on to her iconic billion-dollar brand name? Next, all eyes are on her possible wedding look. Fashion insiders are already betting her gown will set off global trends. Adding fuel to the fire, a resurfaced interview has fans buzzing. Taylor once described her vision of the perfect wedding, and it's eerily close to what people are imagining now. Even the engagement ring has layers. The jeweler behind the rumored sparkler is winning hearts for tying the design back to Speak Now, a nostalgic nod that Swifties didn't miss, adding even more intrigue. Kelly Stafford, wife of NFL quarterback Matthew Stafford, reminds everyone of her connection to the Kelce brothers through her own deep NFL ties. The subtle flex didn't go unnoticed. And just when things couldn't get more chaotic, Donna Kelce throws gasoline on the fire. A simple repost from Travis's mom has Swifties spiraling, sparking outrage and debate across social media. Whatever the post meant, one thing's clear. Fans definitely weren't ready.
Her uterus is aching. I know it is. Her uterus is aching. And she wants a baby. She wants a baby.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. The pop queen, the football star, and the billion-dollar name debate. Let's be real. This isn't just about when the wedding is happening. It's about something much juicier. Is Taylor Swift really going to become Mrs. Kelce? Yep. Swifties have gone full FBI mode, dissecting every frame, every whisper, and every possible outcome. And now, the internet has split into two rival fandoms. Team Keep It Swift versus Team Mrs. Kelce. And honestly, it's wild to watch. Think about it. Taylor Swift isn't just a name. It's a global institution. It's been printed on merch, tattooed on superfans, and screamed in stadiums for nearly 2 decades. It's not just her identity. It's the cornerstone of a billion-dollar empire. She fought tooth and nail through the Taylor's version era to reclaim her voice, her masters, her narrative. So to some fans, the idea of just handing over Swift like it's a spare hoodie. Absolute sacrilege. Of course, insiders are dropping cryptic little hints that nothing's been decided, which only adds fuel to the name change fire. Swifties on X, formerly Twitter, are spiraling. One camp insists she has to keep her name, because duh, she's Taylor freaking Swift. The other is swooning over how adorable Mrs. Kelce sounds, like we're watching some rom-com/football crossover. Meanwhile, Travis is probably just thrilled he's marrying the biggest superstar on earth and couldn't care less about font choices on tour posters. But from a business standpoint, this is no small deal. Dropping Swift would be like Nike deciding to rename itself Sneaker Brand Number 3. It's not just a surname, it's a franchise. And yet, there's still that old-school romance vibe. People expect the bride to take the husband's name, especially when the husband is a literal 6 feet 5 inches NFL tight end with Super Bowl rings. Cue the memes. Jerseys reading Kelce Swift like a joint law firm. Next up, the dress heard round the world. Just when fans catch their breath from the Mrs. Kelce debate, the internet dives headfirst into the next obsession. What on earth is Taylor Swift going to wear down the aisle? Forget the rings. Forget the flowers. This is the Super Bowl of fashion. And every designer with a sewing machine is lining up like it's the Met Gala meets the Olympics. Insiders claim her wedding gown won't just be a dress. It'll be a global event. Sketches, mood boards, and bolts of tulle are allegedly flying at her team like confetti at a parade. Some fashion execs are hyping it as the most important dress since Princess Diana. No pressure or anything. Think Versace, Valentino, Dior, Oscar de la Renta, Vera Wang, basically the Avengers of couture. But instead of saving the world, they're battling for the honor of bedazzling Taylor in lace. One exec joked that whoever gets this gig basically becomes immortal. Forget a star on the Walk of Fame, this is legacy defining. And here's the kicker. Taylor knows it. According to sources close to her, she's fully aware that one photo, one twirl in that dress, could set wedding trends for decades. Brides from Iowa to Istanbul will be showing their seamstresses and saying, "Make me look like Taylor." One fashion insider even compared the anticipated moment to a royal coronation of couture. FBI Swifties unearth a 2012 wedding prophecy as fashionistas spiral over the dress. Swifties went full archivist and unearthed a 2012 interview where 23-year-old Taylor casually spilled her dream wedding plans. This was pre-Era's, pre-billionaire status, for albums deep and still writing lyrics about heartbreak and cardigans. And yet, the quote hits hard. She didn't describe a fairy tale with glass slippers and a castle. No bridezilla vibes. Just a quiet dream. A love that lives in the light, where both people's dreams matter equally. No secret Pinterest boards. No binder full of swatches. Just someone she could build a life with. If things went sideways, she said, the kind of relationship where both people shrug and say, "We'll get through it." That's grown-up wisdom most people don't figure out until they've texted their ex 3 times at 2 a.m. Now fans are clutching their Era's tour hoodies, connecting dots between that old interview and the very public, very unbothered love story she's writing with Travis. And when she said she wanted someone with his own dreams, fans point to Travis. Super Bowl rings, podcast co-host, and just enough swagger to keep up with a global stadium tour. Basically, she manifested this, the ring that broke the internet, and possibly the bank. Now all eyes are on the ring. An old mine-cut diamond that's lighting up timelines and blinding anyone within a 5-mile radius. Enter Kindred Lubeck, the jeweler who went from helping out at her dad's shop to designing the most talked-about engagement ring on the planet. Estimated worth. Up to $5 million, and it's not just pretty. It's practically a historical artifact. Old mine-cut diamonds date back to the 18th and 19th centuries, so Taylor isn't just rocking a vintage chic moment. She's wearing a literal museum piece. Basically, Travis handed her a treasure chest on a platinum band. But Kindred's story is its own Swift-style bridge verse. She studied psychology, worked at a law firm, hated it, and pivoted to jewelry as a pandemic-era backup plan. Fast forward, and now she's hand-engraving gold, going viral on Instagram, and launching her own fine jewelry brand. She even hopped online after the proposal news dropped, cheekily slipping in a lyric. "Enchanted to meet you." Swifties predictably lost it. And if anyone doubted her hustle, she made it.
Hello, my name is Kindred Lubeck. I'm 30 years old. I started making jewelry in the summer of 2019. I was 25. I believe that if someone says you can't do something, you should prove them 110% wrong. I think that if one door closes, you should kick the next one down. I think that if you have a dream, you should never, ever quit. To those of you who've been with me since day one, thank you so much. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so, so much. And to those of you who are new.
Her uterus is aching. I know it is. Her uterus is aching. And she wants a baby. She wants a baby. And it's time. It's time for her to want a baby. And she wants to breed with that big old Kelce boy. Of course she does. Of course she does. They're both tall.